Hi everyone. Again, I wish for all of you the best and to be safe with your family with these conditions. We are here. We are here to help you with all your concern about math, from the basic math till calculus 1, calculus 2, physics 1, physics 2. Any topic you need, all what you need is to add a comment under any of our YouTubes for Success Learning Systems, and we will be more than happy to help you with that. Today class is about graph of linear equation. This is very important topic for all of the kids taking algebra. This topic will stay with you from now till you go to the college in different levels. We're gonna discuss it in a different levels. In each level, you're gonna see something different. First of all, before we start the class, we have to know what we mean by linear equation. What we mean by linear equation? For advanced algebra, it's a polynomial with first degree. Polynomial with first degree. For a student in pre-algebra, they have to know the form of linear equation. For algebra and algebra 2 pre-calculus is a polynomial of first degree. For calculus, is a tangent line and the slope will be the derivative. But let us discuss all the three forms of linear equation. We have three forms. Three forms you have to know. The first form, which is, before we start discussing linear equation, the slope, the intercept, slope, intercept form, which is y equal x m plus b, where m is the slope of the line, y is b, y-intercept. Y-intercept. B, the y-intercept. What I mean by y-intercept, where the graph of the line intersect with y-axis, Okay, this is the first form. The second form, the standard form. Standard form. Standard form, okay? Which is x, y, I'm gonna leave the constants in different color. Ax, by equals c. This is the standard form. In this case, remember the slope, how to calculate it very fast, especially for SAT. M equal negative a over b. All what you have to do is to go to the x, see what number with x, take the opposite of that number, and divide it by b, that the odd number with y, that gives you the slope. A quick example here. Look how quick you can find the slope. 3x minus 2y equals 7. The slope m equals, what we have with x here? 3. We take the opposite. And you leave the y the same. You leave the number with y what? The same, which is 3 over what? 2. Now, the last form, which is slope point form. Slope point 4, which is y minus equal x minus, I'm gonna leave this 3, this y1 we have to replace, which is given, and emit the slope, and x1. In this case, we're gonna have 2 points, x1, y1, x2, y2. And to find the slope is rise over run, which is mean, slope equal difference in y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. These are the 3 forms we have for linear equation. The 3 form. Our objective today is to let you understand how we graph the linear equation from each case, either by solution or by using the slope and any point in the linear equation. Let us start, find the linear equation from 2 points, then you graph it. Find the linear equation pass through -1 and 2, 1 and 6. Step 1, find the slope. Step 1, find slope, which is m. Right, x1, y1 here, x2, y2 here. Now, to find the slope, m equal, we said y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1 equal y2 6 minus 2 and x2 is 1 minus, I meant to put the minus in blue because some of the kids, they're gonna include this negative and negative. Remember, negative and negative, positive. This will be 6, 2, I'm sorry, just 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. 6 minus 2 equal to 4. But here, these two guys becomes positive, right? This becomes about 1 plus 1 is what? 2, which is 2. This is my slope. Let us go the slope point form. Slope point form, we said as before, y minus equal x minus y1 m x1. We have y1 from the equation. y1 is 2. Slope is 2. We found it, and x1 is -1. x1 is what? -1. Okay, back the blue. Leave everything the same. Y minus equal x. Don't touch the x. Okay. Then y. We call this slope point form. We can write it just a little nicer. Y minus 2, 2x plus 1. Slope point form. Okay. Now let us simplify this form. Y minus 2 multiply 2 times x, 2x plus 2. Okay, good? Okay. Now, if you add 2 to both sides to keep y by itself, you will get what? 2x plus 4. Good? Now, look to the final answer, which is what here? My answer here is the slope intercept. The slope intercept. form. From this form, which is 2 is my what? Slope, right? With the one I found. And 4 is my what? Y-intercept, which is equal 0 and 4. Good. The last form we can find, we have to move the x to the left side. You go to this equation, y equal 2x plus 4, move minus 2x, this gives you the standard form, which is negative 2x plus y equal 4. What we call this one? Standard form. Okay. If you want to find the slope, look, remember what I showed you before. If there is no number with the variable, my number is 1. If you want to find the slope, what I told you before, you go to the x, you find what x, negative 2, you make it 2, the opposite, and any number with y is what, which is 2. Let me graph now. We can graph in 3 different ways. We can graph in how many ways? 3 different ways. We can graph in 3 different ways. Each student can graph any way he wants. Let us start with the easy way. And remember my equation, I have 2 equations. I'm going to write all my equations. Negative 2x, y equal 2x plus 4, or this form, right? Negative 2x plus y equal 4. I have 2 forms here. I'm going to write this form. This is the slope point, and this is the standard form. Okay, let me graph this one. I'm going to use the way 1, number 1. Slope and y-intercept. I'm going to use this way to graph. Look how easy to use this way. Okay. In this way, I'm going to graph my line. Okay, good. My slope is m equal 2. If I have no denominator, my denominator is 1. Y-intercept is 4. Then, okay, let us graph it. Look how easy to graph. Let me move this line a little bit down. Okay, start from 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your starting point. This rise, overrun. You rise 2. Then this 4, the y-intercept, you rise 1, 2, up. Because why up? Why are we going up? Because it's positive slope. And to the right, we reach 1, 2, and to the right 1. Now I have the start point, the end point. Then you connect these 2 points with a line. You connect these 2 points with a line like this. Let me just fix it. Fix it a little bit more. Okay, good. Good enough. Okay, this line I'm gonna make it a little bit solid and give it a different color. That I can extend it as much I can. I can take it all the way much you can. Okay. Now this is the first way, use null point. The second way is use solution. Use what? Solution. And I'm going to say this 3 times. You can find infinite solution for a linear equation. If the teacher asks you how many solutions you can find infinite solution. All what you have to do to make small table, use solution. We said use what? Solutions. Solutions, use solutions. How many solutions you can? Infinite solution. All what you have to do to make small table, right? And you choose any x value and you find the corresponding y values. I'm going to use, usually we take some negative and some positive. -2, -1, 0, 1. That's good enough. You plug -2 in the equation. Which equation? That equation. Y equal 2, -2 plus 4. Plus 4. 2 times -2, -4 plus 4 is 0. Then the first solution, -2 and 0. Now, the same thing here. For -1, you do the same thing. 2 plus 4, and you plug x -1. 2 times -1, -2, and plus 4 is 2. Is 2. Then the second solution is -1 and 2. 2 solutions is enough, you can't finish. 2 times 0, 0 plus 4 is 4. Then 0 and 4. The same thing for 1. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 4 is 6. 0 and 6. This is my solution. Let me grab them. -2 and 0. Where is -2 and 0? -2 and 0. And -1 and 2. -2 and 0. -1 and what? -1 and 2. Right? 0 and 4, which is this guy. And 0 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then this is the point. It's the same line, exactly the same line, but we have, as I said, we have to just a little bit slanted to get this is the actual line, actually. You see? A different way, the same thing. Now, the last way we're going to use, which is x-intercept and y what? Intercept. X-intercept and y what? Intercept. The last way, which is x-intercept and y-intercept. Then 3x intercept and y-intercept. I have easy way for this. To find x-intercept, delete all the y. Look, I'm going to show you something. Where's my equation? -2x plus y equal 4. -2x plus y equal 4. We need x-intercept. We need the x. We don't, then y is out. We're gonna, right? We're gonna have only -2x equal 4. Divide by -2, both sides. Then we have x equal to -2, which is 0, -2 and 0. This x-intercept. To find y-intercept, you delete the y, you leave y on the equation. You don't need x at all. Then y equal 4. Wow, we have y equal 4, which is mean 0 and 4. The same thing. Go back to the equation. And see with me where -2 and 0, which is here, wow, here, and 0 and 4, which is here. If you connect, you're gonna have the same line. Then we have 3 ways to graph. either x-intercept, y-intercept, the last one, or the solutions. And I mentioned you have infinite number of solutions, or the slope and the y-intercept. This is what I have for today. Now I'm going to give you example here, a problem. If you want, you can post your answer, solve it and post your answer, and I will look at it and send you and reply for you. If you graph, you can take a picture and put it. An example for you, solve graph 3x minus 2y equals -6 in 3 ways. Now, in 3 ways. I will be more than happy to help you. Also, I need to write all the forms. To write for me all the forms. Thank you guys. I wish that very helpful, or it's helpful for you. If you have any question, any concern, just please contact me directly. And thank you and have a nice day.